boys and girls. Are you ready for another story? Have you got your listening ears on? And sitting comfortably? Well, today's story is called Hugless Douglas. One spring morning, a big yawn came from the back of a deep, dark cave. It was a young brown bear, and his name was Douglas. "I need a hug," said Douglas. So he wriggled out of his pajamas, brushed his hair, put on a scarf, and went to look for one. "My best hugs are big," thought Douglas. So he went up to the biggest thing he could find, wrapped his arms all the way around, and gave it a squeeze. It didn't feel quite right. "Ooh," grunted Douglas. "It's a bit too heavy." "My best hugs are tall," thought Douglas. So he went up to the tallest thing he could find. He hugged the bottom, he hugged around the middle, and he hugged as high as he could reach. But it was all wrong, and it had splinters. Ouch! "My best hugs are comfy," thought Douglas, and he trotted towards a cosy-looking bush. He cuddled the bush, but something felt very odd. The leaves quivered and trembled. I wonder what's inside the leaves. Shall we see? And the leaves ran away. Oh, I wonder what can it be. "Give us a hug," cried Douglas. "No," bawled the sheep. "We're too busy." He scooped up armfuls anyway and tried to cuddle them great gently, but they kicked and squirmed and didn't like it at all. "Poor Douglas. Why can't I find a hug?" he said. "If I want a hug," said a wise owl, "I sit in my tree and "Tweet-doo," said the owl crossly. "Let me try," whooped Douglas, and he scrambled up next to the owl, but he soon found himself in a clumsy muddle. "I only wanted a hug," sniffed Douglas. "Perhaps there's one down here." He felt something long-eared and rabbity and gave it a tug. Douglas could tell a rabbit didn't want a hug. He sniffed again and without thinking wiped his nose on the fluffy end. "Excuse me," shouted the rabbit. "Put me down." Poor Douglas. "But I need a hug," said Douglas, "and I can't find one anywhere." "Oh, I see," said the rabbit kindly. "Come with me." He took Douglas by the paw and led him round and about. At last they came to a deep, dark cave where a sleepy someone was just waking up. Douglas peeped inside. He had the funniest feeling that he knew the someone very well. "Hug?" asked Douglas, and ran as fast as he could towards his mummy. "Come to think of it, my best hugs are from someone I love," said Douglas, and he snuggled into the biggest, warmest arms he knew. Oh. And here we've got all sorts of different hugs from the sheep and the rabbits. This is called a sandwich hug. Then we have a don't let go hug. We have a group hug, a falling hug, a good night hug, upside down hug, sky hug, big hug, come and get it hug, unexplained hug, daisy chain hug, back to front hug, solo hug, because he's all on his own, and a tummy hug, because he's hugging him round the tummy. Lots of different hugs. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the story today, and we'll have another story another day.